a quick story for you before we talk to the Fairfax Education Unions. FIFA may be facing a soccer player uprising after trying to squeeze too much profit out of the players. If news surrounding the recently announced 2025 Club World Cup is any indicator, the International Federation of Professional Footballers, which counts its member organizations as the unions of professional soccer players from around the world, is protesting the announcement of a new competition, saying that this is taking place in the context of an already overcrowded global competition calendar. To illustrate this, last year, Fox Sports had a report on overworked soccer players and highlighted the following cases. Manchester United and Portugal midfielder Bruno Fernandes made 70 appearances for club and country, including a run of 20 consecutive games. Manchester City and Spain midfielder Rodri played in 10 different competitions. Poland defender Kamil Glik was back into action for Italian team Benevento just 4 days after his country was eliminated from last year's World Cup, which was staged in November and December. The tournament was moved from its traditional time of June to July because temperatures would be too high during those months in the host nation of Qatar. Rafael Varane, who was injured on the eve of the tournament but recovered to help France advance to the final, waited 8 days after that match to play again for his club, Manchester United. So lots of overworked soccer players there. In addition to just the amount of games being overwhelming for a lot of these players, aspects of the game itself have changed to make even one game more strenuous than it used to be. Specifically, there are new rules adding significant amounts of time to the ends of games, with matches now seeing run times of over 100 minutes. And you know, if you've ever watched a soccer game, the whole time they're just running. It's actually insane how athletic and physical the sport is. A 2023 report by the International Federation of Professional Soccer Players also identified violence as a key concern among players, with 84% of members saying that violence in the industry has a significant impact on the health of players. In particular, we are apparently talking about fan behavior in soccer, and 43% of players reporting that they experienced, quote, extreme or increased mental fatigue from the congested schedule. With all of this in the background, the announcement of a new competition in the normal offseason was too much for the soccer player unions, and they are taking FIFA to court in the European Union, challenging the legality of FIFA being able to set the international match calendar unilaterally, in particular with reference to this new competition. Player unions believe that these decisions violate the rights of players and their unions under the EU Charter of Fundamental Rights, while also potentially violating the European Union's competition law, the federation said. You will not at all be surprised, however, that the club owners do not share the players' concerns. From the Associated Press, despite the opposition of the the International Federation of Soccer Players Unions, the European Clubs Association has said that the Club World Cup was, quote, fantastic news for club football in general. You just saw a clip from the Valley Labor Report. We are live every Saturday morning from 9:30 a.m. till 12:30 p.m. And we pride ourselves on keeping all of our content free to everybody so that we can talk to as many working folks as possible. If you support the work that we're doing, you think that it's important, you think that it's good, then consider making a monthly contribution to the project, and you can do that on our website, tvlr.fm.